So at the beginning of the day, you want to take the vacuum out of the truck. This vacuum is critical to the performance of our jobs. So you want to take great care in making sure that it is clean and functional. Using the compressor by the back door of the shop. I like to start by cleaning the dust off the outside of the vacuum, removing the motor section with the cage and the pre-filter. You're going to dump the contents of the vacuum into the dumpster out back. Once you've done that, use the compressed air to clean out any remaining debris inside the vacuum. This will ensure that you have a good, clean, fresh start for the day. Next, we're going to clean off the pre-filter, just blowing all the loose debris off it and then taking it off by hand. I like to set this on the ground and clean the dust off of it. That way it's using my foot to hold it to the ground. That way it's far away from my face. The products that we do use are considered carcinogens, so please try not to breathe them in and try to keep your skin as clean as possible. It is a dirty job, but there's no reason why we should risk getting sick later in life. Once I've cleaned the pre-filter, I just turn it back right side out, and then it fits inside the vacuum. Use the elastic band to run around the outside edge. Once that's secure and in place, you're going to pull it down snug along the edges. You'll see why here in a minute. So you're going to take your other filter, blow the dust off of this one along the outside, and then I like to run the air on the inside of this vacuum, or this filter rather, while beating the sides with the rod. That will kind of help to break up some of that dust and debris. Once that's done, we're going to set this down inside of the vacuum, inside of the pre-filter. It'll kind of lock in place, and I use my knee to hold it while I peel the rest of the filter up over it. That's why we had it around the edge to start with before. Once that's set and everything's pulled in nice and evenly, we're going to set the basket back inside. There's a wide spot that goes towards the front around the inlet on the vacuum. Make sure you have a good seat. Put your latches back on, and then I like to hit the vacuum with the air one more time to make sure there's no dust that's going to go flying off as soon as we're in a customer's house and starting this up for the first time. Be sure you roll the cord back up, or the hose rather. Put it back with the compressor, and then don't forget to load your vacuum back in the truck. Thank you. So once we have everything loaded back in the truck, make sure you clean out any trash or debris out of the back of the truck. Vacuum's loaded and secured. If these vacuums are not secured, they will roll around, and these pieces of equipment are not cheap to replace, so please take care of them. Be sure to shake out your drop cloths. There's another follow-up video that will go through this as well. Typically this is done outside. A few exceptions. If there's not a lot of trash in there, you can do them inside the shop. The other one is if it's extremely wet outside, because you don't want to get these damp. But any mess that's left behind on the floor, be sure and clean that up. Put the dirties in the pile. Put the clean ones back in your truck. Be sure to check your fluids. It's your responsibility to make sure that your truck is in good working condition. If it does require any maintenance, you need to check in with the office, make sure that everything's good to go,